Welcome to this full body workout using just one dumbbell. Perfect if you're at home or have minimal equipment. This routine is designed to target every major muscle group, helping you build strength, muscle definition and endurance with minimal equipment. So let's dive in and start sculpting that physique. We'll start by focusing on your arms and shoulders to build strength and definition. We're kicking things off with the single arm dumbbell curl. This exercise primarily targets the biceps, the muscles at the front of your upper arm responsible for elbow flexion. To perform this exercise, hold the dumbbell in one hand with your palm facing up. Curl the weight towards your shoulder, focusing on contracting the biceps. Keep your elbow stationary and slowly lower the weight to the starting position. This movement not only builds arm size but also improves the peak of your biceps. Aim for 8 to 12 reps per arm. Next, let's move on to the hammer curls. This variation shifts some focus to the brachialis, a muscle that lies underneath the biceps, as well as the brachioradialis, which is a prominent forearm muscle. By holding the dumbbell with a neutral grip, with your thumbs pointing up, you'll work these muscles more effectively. This exercise adds overall thickness to the upper arms and also strengthens your grip. Perform 8 to 12 reps on each side. We now shift our focus to the shoulders with the single arm overhead press. This compound movement primarily targets the deltoids with emphasis on the anterior and lateral heads. It also engages the tricep and upper chest as secondary muscles. Stand with the dumbbell at shoulder height and press it over your head until your arm is fully extended. This exercise helps build shoulder strength, stability and endurance, which is crucial for overall upper body functionality. Go for 6 to 12 reps per side. Following that, perform the single arm lateral raise. This isolation exercise zeroes in on the lateral deltoid, the muscle responsible for the width and roundness of your shoulders. Start with the dumbbell at your side and raise it out to shoulder level, keeping a very slight bend in your elbow. This movement enhances shoulder width and improves the shoulder aesthetics, contributing to that desired V shape. Perform 10 to 15 reps on each arm. Next up is the single arm front raise, which targets the anterior deltoid, the front part of your shoulder. This movement is key for developing the front of your shoulders, helping to create balanced shoulder development, especially for pushing movements. Lift the dumbbell straight in front of you to shoulder height, then lower it back down in a controlled manner. Perform 10 to 15 reps per side. Now let's move on to exercises that target the triceps and the muscles of the upper back. We start with a single arm behind the head tricep extension, an excellent exercise for isolating the triceps, particularly the long head. By holding the dumbbell overhead and lowering it behind your head, you're stretching and fully engaging the triceps. The long head of the tricep is crucial for overall arm size and contributes significantly to pushing strength. Complete 10 to 12 reps on each arm to work the muscle fully. For another variation and to hit the triceps from a different angle, perform the overhead dumbbell tricep extension with both hands. This movement also targets the long head of the triceps but requires greater stability and engages more core muscles as you maintain balance. By keeping your elbows close to your ears, you ensure maximum tricep activation. Aim for 10 to 12 reps to fully exhaust the muscle. Now let's switch to the back with the single arm dumbbell row. This exercise is essential for developing the latissimus dorsi, also known as lats, rhomboids and traps. It also engages the rear deltoids and biceps as secondary muscles. With one hand and preferably a knee supported on a bench or chair, pull the dumbbell towards your hip, squeezing your shoulder blade at the top of the movement. This exercise builds thickness and strength in the upper back, contributing to better posture and overall pulling strength. Complete 8 to 12 reps on each side. To target the upper trapezius, perform a 1 dumbbell shrug. The traps are critical for shoulder stability and strength, especially during heavy lifting. Hold the dumbbell on either side and lift your shoulders towards your ear, then slowly lower it back down. By contracting the traps at the top of the movement, you enhance the muscle size and strength, which helps with shoulder and neck stability. Go for 12 to 15 reps. We now move on to exercises that focus on the chest and core, crucial areas for upper body strength and stability. For the chest, we're going to start with the single arm dumbbell floor chest press. This exercise primarily targets the pectoralis major, the largest chest muscle, and also engages the triceps and anterior deltoids. By pressing the dumbbell up from the floor, you really can't achieve a great stretch on the chest, but it's a great movement for beginners. This movement builds strength and size in the chest while also improving unilateral stability and control. Aim for 10 to 12 reps on each side. Staying on the floor, we're going to perform the single arm dumbbell chest fly. This isolation exercise targets the chest muscles by stretching them in the lowering phase and contracting them as you bring the dumbbell back to the center. The fly works the pecs from a different angle compared to pressing exercises, which helps in creating a more defined and fuller chest. It also improves shoulder stability and flexibility. Perform 10 to 12 reps per arm. Finally, we're going to finish strong with exercises that target the lower body, crucial for strength and overall athleticism. We're going to start with forward lunges. Holding the dumbbell in one hand, lunges are a fantastic compound exercise that targets the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes and calves, while also engaging the core for stability. Step forward into a lunge, making sure your front knee stays in line with your toes, and push back to the starting position. This exercise improves leg strength, balance and coordination. Perform 10 to 12 reps per leg. Next, we're going to move on to side lunges. This exercise focuses on the adductors, which is the inner thigh muscles, glutes and quadriceps. By stepping out to the side, you engage different muscles compared to forward lunges, which helps improving lateral strength and mobility. This is particularly beneficial for sports and activities that involve side to side movements. Go for 10 to 12 reps on each side. Now we're going to switch to reverse lunges, which shifts the emphasis more towards the glutes and hamstrings while still engaging the quads. This variation is easier on the knees compared to forward lunges and helps in building strong, well-rounded legs. Complete 10 to 12 reps per leg. For the goblet squat, hold the dumbbell close to your chest. This compound movement is a powerhouse for the lower body, primarily targeting the quadriceps, glutes and hamstrings. The goblet squat also engages your core muscles to keep your torso upright, making it an excellent exercise for overall lower body strength and stability. Aim for 12 to 15 reps, focusing on good form throughout. Next up, we're going to perform the supported single leg RDL. This exercise primarily targets the hamstrings and glutes while also improving balance and coordination. By hinging at the hips and lowering the dumbbell towards the floor, you engage the posterior chain, which is crucial for lower body strength and injury prevention. Supporting yourself with your free hand helps maintain balance, allowing you to focus on the working leg. Perform 10 to 12 reps on each leg. Now we're going to move on to single leg calf raises, which targets the gastrocnemius and soleus muscles of the calf. These muscles are key for ankle stability and power during activities like running and jumping. By performing this exercise on one leg, you also improve balance and unilateral strength, which can help correct muscle imbalances. Hold the dumbbell in the same hand as the working leg and raise your heel as high as possible. Then lower it back down with control. Go for 12 to 15 reps per side. And that, ladies and gentlemen, wraps up your full body workout with just one dumbbell. This routine targets every major muscle group, ensuring you build strength, endurance and muscle definition efficiently. Remember, consistency is key, so integrate this workout into your weekly routine to see the best results. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Keep pushing forward and I'll see you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.